Okay, you remember in your gut how we felt on those Mondays after those first 2 games. You guys all remember sitting in those team meetings. So you enjoy every victory. I don't care if it's easy, hard, they're never easy. We know that. But you enjoy this. All 3 phases stepped up and made some big plays. Defense, no touchdowns allowed. Couple game balls here, okay? Trey Hendrickson, 3 sacks, 3 forced fumbles. Awesome job. Logan Wilson, huge pick. Took you back to your receiver and safety days right there, Logan. That was impressive. Okay, BJ Hill, 2 fumble recoveries. Jesse, situational master, tips and overthrows. Gotta get those. Nice job, Jesse. Nice job. Right, hey, fellas, enjoy this one. We know we got a quick turnaround. Okay, team that's feeling really hot right now. They're 3-0. Look, wouldn't want it any other way. Coming to our house Thursday night. Great crowd. Okay, get you guys ready for this Thursday night game at home against the Miami Dolphins. But most importantly, TB, take this away.
Who they say gonna beat the Bengals? Who they say gonna beat the Bengals? No!
Oh, we play on prime time that week? I didn't even know that.
Amazon Prime.
Oh, we play on Amazon Prime?
Thursday.
Oh, that's going to be lit right there. I didn't even know that for real. So, but, yeah, we're looking forward to who we play?
Bengals.
We're looking forward to the challenge. It's going to be fun, you know. And I can't wait to go against Eli Apple, man. I owe you, boy. I owe you.
Welcome to the Queen City Strikes podcast. I'm your host, Ray Summers. Check out my host, Mav, man. We're in a good mood. Tell me what's up, bro.
Tuesday, Monday. The volume is different. I'm not that. What's up, everybody?
Right, man. You see the mood change today, man, with Mav, yo. And me. I'm real more animated today, man. I'm happy.
Forced Jets to have an emergency landing. I'm happy.
Axe, man. The pilots forgot to put on their seatbelts, man. The defense kept them in the strat. Episode 33 strat, man. That's where it came from, man. The defense was lights out yesterday, man. Let's get into it, y'all. We got lots to get into. Busy week. Busy damn week. We got shit to get into Thursday for homecoming. So we got a big week, man. Let's get into it, bro. Let me just start off saying, I know last week when we started off, you know, we're basically talking about the decisions Zach made and basically my opinion, like if shit continues to go south, there was an individual I said that was out there. But if we're going to stick to this game, like as a whole, well-coached game. Offense played great. Defense played amazing, bro. Defense shut them down, bro. It's 4 total turnovers, man. 2 fumbles, 2 interceptions, man, with Logan and Bates. Bro, 4 sacks. Trey Henderson was part of it. 2 forced fumbles by Trey Henderson. Also, BJ Hill was part of this as well. They literally, Mav called it out in the Stripe Rewind, everybody. It was a chain. They had to pivot, I guess I'll say. Started with the damn ball first.
Pivot.
Yeah.
Pivot.
Started with the ball first because the past 2 games we've been kicking first. So we decided to receive the ball first. They came out lights out, man. Burrow looked amazing in the pocket. I really have nothing bad to say other than the other shit we're going to get into of just with the performance. But as a whole, man, they played well. Thank you. I hope everybody got their who they ways today. I didn't have a chance to, so I hope you enjoying that shit. I don't know about you, Mav.
Yep, haven't had a chance.
I'm gonna say you grilling today, so yeah, you're passing on that.
Chilling and grilling.
So yeah, man, it's been it was great. Great game yesterday. They started like they wanted to finish. What you got to say, Mav, bro? I don't got nothing bad to say. Thank you.
I agree with you. Burrow played a whole hell of a lot better, but a big part of that was what I mentioned last week was the battle of the trenches, both sides of the ball. Defensively, they were providing better pressure, a few sacks, a couple forced fumbles. Offensively, Burrow had more time to throw, but he was also releasing quicker.
Right.
So that also helped things. A couple times, Burrow put himself in a tight situation, trying to scramble and kind of put himself into the pressure, but was able to get away from it. I do have to disagree with you on the well-coached game, though. A lot of coaching things I did not like. Decisions, wasted timeouts at inopportune times, wasting a timeout, come out of that timeout on a fourth down play that was a horrible play call from start to finish. I understand later in the game, Money Mac missed the kick, but when it came to that fourth down, after knowing what happened with the Cleveland game last week in the Jets, at that point you were up 27, 13, 14, something along those lines. I would have went ahead and went for the field goal instead of going for it at fourth down where they were at. You were only looking at a 30-something yard field goal, which could have made it, had us at 30.
30, yeah.
Could have came back to bite us in the ass. Luckily, it didn't.
Then later, 30-12 for the Bills.
Money Mac missed the field goal. So, but I'd rather go for the field goal in that situation. You're already up by a lot. I know the announcers were saying this was, your chance to show you're able to do what you can do and put it up a little bit, but not necessary as far as I'm concerned.
I feel you.
Get the W where you seal the W where you can seal it.
That's the way I'm looking at it, man. Just getting the W, bro. Like, yeah, I do agree. Like, yeah, there is some questionable things, but if I had to rate it, I'll give him like a 7.5 out of 10. The way he coached yesterday.
I'll say that's fair, but
yeah,
but there were mistakes made that still need to clean up.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's still a lot of room for improvement, but it was good. I think a guy in the stream, Made in Kentucky, the guy who was in the stream yesterday, he basically said I agreed. He basically said, like, you basically got to build the momentum off of this W, man, and it starts off of this, because they played. Like I said, they played really well. They played really well, man.
They play with some creativity too on the offense.
That too. I did see they tried to do a trick play. We didn't get a chance to see it in the Stripe Rewind, but they tried to do a trick play at the beginning.
Like the reverse flea flicker type thing.
Yeah.
Well, they're not used to doing those things.
Right. That shit was very sloppy. They try to pull it off, but it was sloppy.
I think the play went too slow. Because I think he passed it to Chase. I can't remember who he passed it to. I want to say it was Chase.
Gave it to Mixon, and then Mixon
tossed
it back to Burrow, and then Burrow tossed it downfield.
Yeah, I think it was to Chase. But if that play would have went quicker, I think Chase had to come back towards the ball.
He did.
If the play could have went a little bit quicker and could have led Chase, I think that would have been major.
It would have been a smooth post route.
Yeah,
literally. I'm with you. If the timing was better with that play, they would have executed that well. But right after that, like I said, like they got the touchdown. A lot of, like you said, a lot of questionable shit. But I think the best part about this, y'all, Mav sold me on this Hayden Hurst dude, bro. And then when I look on the other side, just guess what? For the people that I was hating before that wanted CJ here, the dude only had one catch for 5 yards, y'all. Strapped. Defense and let him no slack, man. No slack. Keep the seatbelt on, sir. Keep the seatbelt on. Gotta love it, y'all. Like I said, great game yesterday, man.
I just wish they'd give Hurts a little bit more targets. I think he only threw to him twice yesterday. He had one catch for 7 yards.
He did more blocking, yes. I feel like they wanted him to block more yesterday. To be more like, that's what it seemed like.
I know Burrow likes to use the receivers more, but man, you got a tight end like Hurst, you got to start using it. But I get it. You want to spread that focus out to different games. We said it last year. Each receiver, somebody steps up in a different role each week. So I get it. This week it was Higgins and Boyd.
Pretty much. Yeah, it was Higgins and Boyd. I think like the biggest takeaway of last night going to the next was like, y'all, I don't know what was going on with Mixon yesterday. Me and Mav was talking about this off air, even in the Stripe Rewind. They just couldn't get it into second gear. I don't know what the hell is going on with that running game. And then as you saw as the game went on, Matt pointed it out, and like I even saw it, I'm sure everybody saw it in the game. And I know it's garbage time or garbage minutes, whatever you want to call it, but that little highlight tape Piron had at that moment, it just like he he's having no issues getting through the holes, even just the just keeping the legs moving the line into the first down. Like, I don't know what was going on, man. But he did look frustrated on the sideline because it was real quick when they showed Mixon, like, real frustrated on the sideline. Yeah, it was real quick. They showed him, then they took it off. Like, oh, he saw us. They took the camera off him real quick. So it was just like, I don't know what's going on with that. They must figure that out, y'all, because yes, it's nice that they changed up the game plan today where they got Boyd more involved than usual, Higgins involved. You know, yeah, Chase got got one touchdown, but I think Chase was on straps too for a little bit, so he got the touchdown. He might got 3 receptions for 55 something yards, maybe. Just
Chase,
a touchdown. Yeah, I might say
he didn't do much.
Yeah, he didn't do much
my
either.
fantasy score showed that.
Yeah, he didn't do much. But like, just to get back to the running game, it just that has to be fixed, y'all, because if you can't get that going, it's like, yeah, I hear it. Like, you know, like, oh, what do we need to run the game for? We got Joe Burrow. Like I get all that. But at the same time, like when you want those, like the time to run out, clock management, or just if you have the lead and just keep gassing it out, you're going to need that running game, man. Sometimes it's like throwing it all the time to get you in some serious trouble.
Me
so
personally,
that out.
I want to see him kind of flip the roles a little bit.
Go ahead.
Start P. Ryan. Let his strength and his power wear that defense down some, and then stun him with Mixon in there.
It's so tricky because then you got Evans. We saw Evans for a little bit.
Either way, I would start with the wrecking ball.
Yeah, the
ball. Let him wear them down a little bit, and then let your other two, especially Mixon. Mixon, as much as I love Mixon, he wants the home run every time.
Yeah, he does. He wants that big.
And I think a lot of times that's what comes back and bites him because he takes that extra second, hoping that hole opens or whatever the case, so he could take off. Or P. Ryan just gets it and he's moving.
Yeah, that's what
he just trucks it.
Thank you. I'm glad you brought that up because you can see it clear as day in the Strike Rewind, just how when you watch when the line forms up, Mix is kind of just trying to analyze a lot, but it's already too late because it literally collapses immediately.
Pulling the old school Le'Veon Bell. Patience, go. P. Ryan's grab and go.
Literally. And he literally takes the best guess, and that's the right way to go. Like, he go literally right to the outside. And that's another thing, too. There hasn't been a lot of outside runs until we saw what Piron was doing just yesterday. Mixon, I feel like it's just a lot of inside runs. I feel like if he gets to the outside, we know when he gets to the outside, he's gone. I mean, we saw that with a couple pass plays when he gets good yardage after catch, but they got to figure that out, y'all. That is like the only thing with the game on the offense. They literally had to figure that out because you could control the game. And then the best part about yesterday, everybody, was like, with them having that lead so early, it was like, bro, like you said it. It was like 27-12. It was like 9 minutes left in the third quarter. Bro, that's like the beautiful thing to possibly be, even though it's not a great, and even though it's not a large lead, but it's a great lead to where, like, we haven't ran this play yet. Let's try this, Mav. Shit, we haven't tried this yet. Let's try this, Mav. Like you could try any play that you would literally not wanted to try any close games, but you're able to try in these type of games to see what it looks like.
That's when you want those 9-minute play drives like they had last week.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, that's when you want to need them. But but yeah, man, like it's beautiful when you got this big lead like that. You could try everything, like, and then everything start to just come and sync organically, like how everything played out. Literally, man, they was getting touchdowns off the rip. But what else I got on here? Another thing we saw in the Strike Rewind I did not like. One of the plays that we basically were talking about was the halfback toss to Chase with Mixon in front of him. Did not like that call. That's how I knew they had no confidence in, like, I don't know if they had no confidence in Mixon or they didn't have no confidence in just the run game in general. I don't know. What do you say?
I didn't like that play call, especially coming out of a timeout. And I said it earlier, I would have went for the field goal if you're talking about that fourth down.
Yeah, the fourth and 1.
Yeah, I would have went for the field goal at that. But if you're going to go into a timeout, I think you got to come out with a better play than that one.
I thought they at least did a QB sneak. We've been saying this for even since last year's, like, you got that line. You telling me like Burrow can just pick a lane and
I'd like to see have P. Ryan in there and
or that
a direct snap.
Bowling ball.
To P. Ryan.
Yep. Direct snap to P. Ryan, let him plow through the
like I said, I don't know why they don't do the I formation and let what I've been saying all along.
Mhm.
Key Ryan and the fullback or mixing vice versa, whatever.
Mhm.
Let them get the ball and then use the other guy to push forward.
Exactly. And another thing I would say, like outside of this, they did like with the play action. I think they excelled each time they played. They did the play. Like the pocket protection was beautiful.
That was the game changer. Was the pocket? Yeah,
Literally, I like the offensive line definitely gets definitely hands on the back, because like Collins did well. Like I said, as a whole unit, they did well. They did one thing. They gave up only 2 sacks.
Yeah, I think so. Which
like 2
compared to what
sacks.
it has been, major improvement on that front.
Right. Like Burrow wasn't running too much. Like, yeah, he was scrambling out, but that's his game. I feel like that's his game when he could able to get out open to space and just see what he has. It's always money. Like at least 80% of the time.
When he gets out in space. Preseason rust is starting to wear off.
I hope so, man. Yeah, I hope so. I hope, like the guy said
we'll find out Thursday.
Yeah, we'll find out Thursday. They just got to build off this win. They literally have to build off this win, Definitely have to build off this win. What else we got? All right, going to the T. Higgins TD, man. Was he robbed? Clearly.
It's a rule that I really don't care for. I guess you could say with how much controversy is caused, it's a little known rule. Mm-hmm. But the back of the end zone with your back forward, they want your heels down. Now, if he was going forward, you're able to do the toe tap. To me, either way, you touch anything, 2 feet in, to me, you should count as in. That's how I've always felt.
So did they revise the rule?
No, that's been a rule for a long time with the heel in the back of the end zone.
So what the fuck is the San Antonio Holmes in the Super Bowl against the Cardinals?
He wasn't going backwards.
Oh Lord, bro!
I know that's the difference.
Almost like the same thing as the San Antonio Holmes shit. It was literally like this. Difference. Literally, yo, he had the Space Jam stretch. The 2 foot toes dropped clearly down. Literally, you saw it clear as day, and these dudes tell me, "Oh, you got to have the heels." Hey,
to me, it was a touchdown.
So when people start tearing their Achilles landing like this,
right?
Call me and Mav. Call me and Mav. So when you tell me that bullshit, not you, Mav, but the NFL, y'all keep telling us that bullshit. You basically telling me he has to land on his heel strictly down, and Mother start tearing their Achilles. It's your ass, yo. Mm-hmm. It's your ass. I want that money in all ones. Literally, bro. Chips with dip, man. That's insane. That's like the wildest shit. Like we say about the loopholes. Fucking loopholes, man.
I'm leaving that one up.
It's so retarded, bro. It's just like they just be creating shit. And then the good back into I was saying earlier, I swear they have it out for Jamar Chase. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, bro. They trying to make him humble as possible, but they are trying him, bro. I don't know what's going on. And people out there that's been paying attention, you know what I'm talking about. Just how the gameplay, him catches certain balls. They saying no catch. Dude you see the turf come up. You sitting here like, whoa. You're like, are we watching the same game? It's almost like, I don't know what, bro.
Well, I know you said that one touchdown that he caught in this game, but like I said, the ball never crossed the plane. Yeah, his feet were inside and everything else, but the ball was at the 1. So that was the right call.
That's just crazy, bro.
The ball's got to cross over.
I feel it, man. It's just annoying, man. I just feel like I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. It almost sound like an old guy saying it's like what type of business they got going on over there? And the fucking referee, and officials, bro. It's like where they getting these dudes from?
Hey, look at the officiating in the Miami game. So,
yeah.
So I wouldn't complain too much about what happened.
I won't. I mean, we got away with the W because they executed right after the play, which was beautiful. So like they was like, all right, Burrow said, fuck this, threw the TD. That shit was clean.
Joe.
But yeah, man. I'm like, so like, I hear you, Mav. It's just these rules, bro. It just blow my, because I guarantee you, bro, if we watch any other games, I guarantee we saw the same exact play and it was touchdown.
Well, I'll put it this way. As far as I can remember, I believe Katie Blackburn is now part of the NFL competition committee.
Really?
And she is, I'm pretty sure she is now. I'm pretty sure that'll get brought up during this off season.
Has to, at least during like today, like after they rewatch it, you got it. Like, it's like, come on, bro. You had to give him that. Talking about T. Higgins, y'all. Not talking about Chase number. We're talking about the T. Higgins touchdown, because it's almost like I said, if you see that in the other game, it's touchdown. It's like it's wild. It's almost like it's all right if they do it, but if we do it, it's a problem. And I hate that shit, bro. I hate that shit. I used to have a coach back in the day, when he used to say it, like in our pregame huddle, man, he would always say, it's a problem when we do it, but it's okay when they do it. Fuck them. Hit him with the Bernie Mac. I say it again. It's a problem when we do it, but it's okay when they do it. Fuck them. I'm just like, Jesus. I'm like, all right, everybody hype. Bringing in Knights on 3. So, yeah, man, like, it's just crazy, man. I don't know. But we'll see going forward. Going to the DJ Reader injury, bro, this is huge, y'all, because you saw the impact of him being out played into, because like they started getting the running game on and popping. It was getting like that same, because I was like, all right, I was giving Tupou some slack. I was like, Tupou, he's straight, don't worry. Tupou, bro, he's getting rant, bro. They was moving him right to the side like it was a curtain. They literally moved daylight. They moved his ass right to the side. He was a nobody. Like, yep, excuse me, sir. They walked right through that shit, man. So just like, bro, like I said, I hope they figure that out. I know they won't do this. But this is just we're just speaking. We're just speaking freely right now. And I don't know how you feel about this either, but just hear me out. Let's say this shit is massive. This is a terrible injury because it looked bad from his facial expression. And I just told y'all about Tupou. It's daylight. Wide open holes all day with the running game. And we haven't got to the hardest part of the season. Now I'm going to ask you, Mav, would you consider bringing in, I can't say his first name.
To be honest, let me just cut you off because I was going to say the same thing.
Come on, man.
I'll go ahead and play devil's advocate, see if I'm on the same page. And
okay. Yeah, Sue, sir, you bitch. I don't know. Call it what it is. The bad man.
I would strongly consider the boogeyman.
Okay. What we got to lose?
That is, if it's a season-ending injury or whatever the case may be, even if it's, IR, designation to return, I believe he still has to miss at least 6 to 8 games, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And the start that we had, you need every advantage you got, and you got someone like him sitting out there. Even just the name on the field could sometimes be enough of a distraction.
Hell yeah, politics.
On him and
politics,
somebody else
baby.
can get in there.
Hell yeah. It's
Veteran minimum deal. He's out there.
Yeah, man. Think about it, man. If it's there, this is an all or nothing season. You might as well just take it, bro. I would consider it, bro. Because that was my first reaction. I was like, "Yo,
in all honesty, on the phone." I mean, you look at what the Ravens are doing. More I should say, look what Lamar Jackson's doing. The run game is strong there. You're going to need someone like Reader in the middle. The way the AFC West is looking right now, as much as they were looking like the evil empire, they are falling the hell apart all over the place as far as injuries and things of that matter.
Yeah.
Which I think a lot of that has to do with the preseason starting sitting thing. But, I put it all out on the line.
Yeah, you got
if
to.
He's going to be out for a long period of time.
Why not? We'll see, y'all. But if it happens, you heard it here first. You never heard it here first with me and Mav, man. You heard it here first. But yeah, man, we'll see. Other news, man, offensive line performance, man. We already gave that up. Like I said, they gave up 3 sacks. But I will say this real quick before we go forward after this. I do feel like, because I heard there was it might be a rumor, it might be true, might be false, but I did see this. I heard that during this week, he took the offensive line out, of course, steak dinner. And I'm sure they probably talked about everything. If this is real, I feel like whatever that happened in that conversation, that night or whatever, it helped going into this game. Literally, if that's true, but that's a rumor that I saw that was going around during the week before this game popped off.
Either way, they needed to come to Jesus meeting. So
Something, bro. I don't care what the communion on Wednesday. Seeing Collins in front line getting that wafer.
Maybe you called it last week. You said they were MIA, and maybe they got the bounty hunter.
Oh yeah, I told you, yo. I mean, they probably saw it. I'm sure they probably saw it. If not, it went around. Like I said, everybody saw the artwork. You can't miss that shit. So it's just like, bro. I mean, they was MIA, bro. Like they look like shit, but they back on road right now. We'll see. We'll see how this shit plays out. Here we go, man. Offense, defense, special teams, performance grade. Let's hear it, man.
I'll go ahead and offense in general and offensive line, I got to give them A's. In my opinion, I'll give it to them this week because of the pure fact they actually blocked, provided protection. When it counted the most at the end with P. Ryan, they were getting lanes opened up to keep moving the clock.
Facts.
Burrow was finding time, even though his release was quicker. They were a little bit more creative with the play calls.
Mm-hmm.
Defensive line, obviously, I got to give them an A. They were providing pressure, multiple sacks, multiple forced fumbles. Woozier had some nice coverage plays. I think Eli Apple might have had a good coverage play. Logan Wilson with the big interception, even though the butterfinger at the end, but we still recovered it. You couldn't ask for anything more. Special teams did their part. Of course, he said it was, kind of get some wetter conditions at the end, and he botched that field goal.
Yeah.
But other than that, they still, did what they could as far as kick returns. We don't ever get any chances to return any kicks anymore.
Yeah, I know, man. I want to just see who is it. Trent Taylor's back there, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, I want to see him get loose, bro.
He's not having a chance to.
I know. He got the speed too, man.
But I liked everything I saw across the board this week. Like I said, it's a short week. I want to see them replicate it Sunday or Thursday against a much better opponent, because Miami is a lot better than the Jets are.
Facts. Big facts. What was your grades again for offense, defense, special?
I'll just go ahead and give A, and B.
A, B. Okay. Now,
just because of the turnover compared to what it has been.
Okay. I'm gonna go backward forward like I did last week. Just because I'm superstitious. Since we got the W, I'm gonna just do what the fuck I did last week. So special teams, B-. The missed field goal. Yeah, just due to the missed field goal, bro. Everything else was okay. It was just the missed field goal. Defense, A+. Like I said, I just gave y'all the stats earlier, bro. They couldn't, bro. A lot of the Jets, it might have seemed like they was making moves and doing plays, but they just couldn't get in the end zone, bro. Like they kept them out the end zone. So it's like I said, man, that's why the episode's called Stratman. The defense kept their asses out, had that shit locked. Got that said A+. Offense. Despite despite Joe Mixon's performance, because if it was an individual performance, he got a D for me, straight up. Like, and there ain't no.
Agree.
Yeah, there ain't no, y'all know how we doing here. We giving y'all our honest opinion. It's just an opinion. You don't got to agree with it. It's just an opinion. It is what it is, but just him alone, that's a D. But we're going to just the offense as a whole, despite his performance, addition with Piron, addition with Evans and everybody else, I'm giving them just a clear A. Nothing near it. Just a clear A. Just due to just how they executed plays, they took advantage of the space that they got with the defense, basically turning the ball over. They took advantage all plays. I think, like I said, only plays we just didn't agree with was the 4th-and-1 play me and Maverick mentioned with the toss of the halfback toss to the Jamar Chase, where they could have just hit the field goal and been cool with it. But other than that, like I said, they did really well. But yeah, definitely just a clear A. And I expect a better performance from the offense going into this game we're going to get into shortly coming up, because I think that's it on that one. Oh, we got to get to the play of the game. But yeah, we're coming up. We're going to get into that shit. But like I said, A, I think I said A+ for the defense, and then I said what, B- for the special teams?
Yeah.
Yeah, B-
Because of the
special
missed
teams.
field goal.
Yeah, and because of this field goal, and then yeah. But yeah, y'all. But still room for improvement, man. It's only week 3. I said we're 1-2 right now. Like I said, the only way is up right now. Your play of the game, man. What you got for the play of the game?
I kind of got 2 plays of the game.
Okay.
One counted, one didn't count.
Ooh, okay.
So the defensive play of the game for me was the Logan Wilson interception.
Yeah.
And that big return for a touchdown provided short yardage for the offense. And I believe we did score a touchdown on that.
I'll say that was the momentum play when Logan Wilson got that interception. Go ahead, though. I ain't trying to interrupt.
My offensive play of the game, I want to say, which I said doesn't count, was the T. Higgins non-call touchdown.
Yeah.
Because it was a big play. He went up for it in that and didn't even slow down the Bengals. They still went right back and scored. But they showed they could still hit those deep. I mean, the way he passed that along the back part of there, I thought he overthrew him. And then somehow Higgins still came down with
exactly.
it. Even though it didn't count, but
it'd have been nice.
That was it for me.
Yeah, it'd have been nice. It'd have been nice. Yeah, mine was just, I had it written down. Mine was just that Logan Wilson interception. I feel like that was the momentum changer right there. That's what kind of I'll say that basically sealed the deal that we had to dub, because they put him right in great field position. And I think you said that's when they passed it to Chase for that touchdown. I believe.
I think it was that drive where he had a speed in, but the ball didn't cross over.
Oh, that one.
I can't remember for sure.
But I do remember they scored off this
Chase
drive.
Touchdown. I can't remember it for sure.
I might have said. But yeah, that was my play. But for the offense in general, yeah, man, I'm with you. I'll have to agree with you. That shit would have been nice. That would have been a highlight reel. That probably been catch of the week. I'm still putting his catch of the week. Like I said, he was robbed, yo. Talking about T. Higgins. So, I mean, yeah. Yeah, definitely that. But here we go. Up next, you guys, man, we got Dolphins this Thursday, man, 8:25 p.m. homecoming night. That's just my saying for it, because it feels like home. Just they're doing shit. It's a Ring of Honor. Everybody's coming out. I forget what the names were that was getting elected for that night. Shit. But I think we might have said it
it's been said before.
Yeah, we said it maybe on the Protect the Brand
my
episode.
mind's blank right now. I can't remember.
Yeah, you're good. We might have said on the Protect the Brand episode. But
so wasn't it Willie Anderson?
Ken Riley might have been on that. I know Willie Anderson was on it. Ken Riley. Was Ken Anderson there? I know it's 2 Kens on that joint.
Then probably, but I can't.
Right.
I can't remember for sure.
Don't quote us on it, y'all. It's around these names. I know Willie Anderson is on it, and I know Ken Riley's on. I believe. But we'll see though. But yeah, that's this Thursday on your Amazon Prime. But if you're in the area, like I said, we'll be on your channel 9 or whatever. Shit, what we got to expect to win this game, bro? What we got to do to win this game? Not to expect. What we got to do to win this game?
Well, the big story, obviously, is Reader. So without him, I'm a little concerned with the run game, but we also don't know the status of Tua because of his.
Please talk about that.
What looked to be a concussion hit, which they brought him back into the game. And he tried to say it was a back injury. You don't wobble like that with a back injury. You could tell the lights were on, but nobody was home.
Bro, he looked like a chick coming out the club with heels on. He was just stumbling everywhere.
Yeah, the lights were on, but nobody was home.
Couldn't keep on his feet.
So obviously we don't know what his status is going to be. Personally, I don't think he should play. He's a young kid. The NFLPA is investigating it, but someone has to step in and go. Even if he says he's ready, that type, of reaction just to play on a short week. Maybe if it was Sunday, maybe. But this short turnaround, I personally wouldn't for his health. But, even if whether he plays or not, the defense has got to repeat the way they did, be able to provide pressure in that. And I hope we can establish that run game more than we did against the Jets.
Right.
Let's just say Tua is healthy and able to play. You want to keep him off the field as much as possible.
Yeah.
Just limit his damage by letting the run game take over.
Right. I'm with you.
And play what the defense gives you. A few times against the Jets game, again, that sweep play, you don't need to do cutesy stuff like that. Play what the defense gives you.
Amen, man. Yeah, I'm with you. They's definitely got to be aggressive, man. Definitely got to be aggressive.
And you
definitely.
win the coin flip, I get the ball first again. Hell, and it start off strong again.
Yeah. Yeah.
The debut of all the white and all that stuff and everything else. The crowd's going to be hyped. Set the tone right off the gate. Right off rip.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm with you on this. This season, I'm with Matt on this. This season definitely set the tone. Always start off with the ball at this point. Literally, since we don't know how to play from like not necessarily behind, but playing second to the defense, it's like, yeah, set the tone, show it's showtime, sense of urgency is there. Yeah, definitely do that. I'm with you on that.
Make them play to you. You don't play to them.
I do believe, though, let's say if they play head to head, I do believe it could be a possible shootout. But I'm definitely with you on what you said. It's a key thing that you said. Keep his ass on the sidelines as much as possible, because we already know what type of offense they got. We're not going to sit here and say like 3 kills the whole offense, but they got a lot of nice weapons on that offense, y'all.
Yes, they do.
It's Miami. It's a speedy, like, it's almost like you're looking at, it's like college, like the SEC. It's like when you play this specific team, just expect it's literally north, south, east. It's just literally, it's nonstop. It's literally nonstop. And it's best, like Maverick said, and I agree. Play the clock management, bro. Keep their ass on the sign as much as possible. If you get a lead like you did this, like yesterday, oh yeah, definitely play the clock as much as possible, bro.
Play boring football. Fuck it.
Yeah, man. But at the same time, just make sure gotta get that running game down, bro. Like if they got to figure out something with that shit. That shit will come into play at some point.
And watch out for punts in the butt.
Yo, is he? Yo. It's wild you brought that up because, yo, let me segue off of this real quick just to speak on that. The goofy ass Mark Sanchez, he over here celebrating that moment like, you guys. I'm like, bro, you shouldn't be happy about that, weirdo. Like, you ran into some dude's ass and dropped the ball. What the fuck is he talking about? Like, I'm sitting here like, yo, you literally ran into your tackle and dropped the ball, land flat. He was numb. He just laid there like this. And like, and these dudes ran. I don't know if they ran back for a touchdown, but they ran it close. But he over here celebrating the situation on Twitter, and I'm sitting there like, bro, like, you drunk right now? Like, yo, I would not be celebrating that. Like, that's all you're known for is run to some dude's ass and fumble the ball.
Hey, he had to get a win somewhere.
Man, Mark a fool, bro. He a fool, man. He a fool, man. Did we? All right. My bad, y'all. When Maverick said that shit, because I did see that shit. They kept replaying it. Then I saw his little goofy ass reply in the corner. I was like, why he would come out the woodworks in today's generation and be like, oh, and they're like, who the fuck's Mark Sanchez? He ran to somebody's ass? Like, yeah, that's who he is, bro. So
hey,
it's just
gonna
like,
be shitting laces for a week.
Bro, oh yeah, straight up, bro. Straight up, bro. Like the way, yeah. Damn. Cause the dude, y'all.
That was a full-scale punt, blunt range, right?
Y'all, picture with me and Mav real quick. The way this shit looked, just picture lighting an M80 to somebody's ear and just letting that shit just blow off, bro. That's what that shit looked like. Literally, ass shot in the air, bro.
I'm sure NFL is imprinted on his butt cheek, I guess.
Oh, yeah. That emblem is on there. And the date. The date the ball was published. Facts, yo. That shit hilarious you brought that up. But yeah, man. But yeah, as long as they do that, defense, watch the deep balls, man. Definitely watch the deep ball. Because they're going to be looking for Tyreek Hill some point.
No, I mean, they got Hill and Waddle. Both of them can burn you.
Yeah, yo. Definitely watch the deep ball. Shit. Okay. For defense, would you say give them cushion or play like man on in this type of game? It's a tough situation when you're looking at it.
That's a tough one. You play man on, you got to really trust in Bell and Bates to be back there.
Yeah.
And for how much Apple gets burned.
When we saw it yesterday,
that makes me a little nervous.
He called him out, by the way. Did you see that? All right, I'm gonna play his little clip Tyreek Hill called out Apple during that post-game interview yesterday.
Here we go.
Yeah. So
fuck him up with Dax Hill.
It's funny you brought that up because I was like, he brought his he name dropped him yesterday. Dropped
that's
him.
Because of of last year. That's the hangover stuff from last year when
that
Apple
Chiefs
was running his mouth. Yeah.
Yep. Already know.
This is the return in that. And
Hill
will make him pay.
I wish we would have saw. We forgot to bring it earlier. My bad to segue, y'all. But I wish we would have saw him in this past Jets game just to give him a look. Give him some reps just due to the time that we had. I said it was 9 minutes left. We was up 27-12. So it was just like they could have fit him in there at some point. They had Trey Flowers in. You could have put him in. Just saying.
All I'll say is look how I know it's two different positions, but it's still a defensive backfield.
Go ahead.
Look how Sauce Gardner took out Chase in that game.
Yeah.
Let Hill have a shot. Hill on Hill.
I'm amazed you admitted that he shut him down.
I'm going to be honest with it. Sauce Gardner did a hell of a job. And
he did.
The evidence is right there in the stats.
It ain't no lie. Yes, Chase got a touchdown, but he was on
I have
lock.
no problem with that because I'm representing the University of Cincinnati.
Facts.
So,
Facts.
hey, props where props are due.
Mm-hmm. I think the funny part, y'all, while we're talking about this, towards the end of the game, you know how teammates, they give their jersey, Chase and Sauce was talking, they just yeah, game, sitting there laughing, giggling, grill showing they were cheesing. You would think they would have gave the jerseys, but it was almost like Chase was kind of a little salty, bro. Like, you thought I was feeling you? I ain't give you my jersey. The fuck? Thought I was feeling you right now? You thought I was buying into this bullshit? Yeah, Chase just walked off. They both walked off. It was like the most awkwardest conversation. They both just walked off. I didn't give each other's jersey, but nah. I thought I was funny though. He really told me, I thought you thought I was feeling you, bro. I ain't give you my jersey. The fuck? Hell no. But yeah, man. That shit's funny as hell, man. Like, we'll see how this shit plays out. He's better not get burnt, man. But like we said, it's kind of tricky. If you give him space, you're kind of letting off the inside. But you on him, like you said, you gotta hope Bates or fucking Von Bell's back there.
All Hill needs to do is get the ball into his hands, and he can take care of the rest. Waddle's more of a deep ball threat.
How is their running game pretty good? Is it decent? Well,
it's
shit,
decent.
we're without DJ Reader, so
it's decent.
Yeah. They don't have to fill that gap. Definitely gonna have to fill that hole. You gave a score prediction, bro, before we get out of here?
This could probably be, like you said, possibly a shootout. I'll go ahead and just say 34-31.
I like that score. I'm going to go 38-31. Yeah, I'll say a game-winning touchdown under 2 minutes. Yeah, that's what I'm going with, 38-31. If that makes sense, but yeah, 38-31. I'm going with that. I'm going with just the Bengals scoring a touchdown in critical minutes and seal the deal. That's what I'm going with. But here we go in the closing, man. Get around the league results. We're going to get you out of here, man. Perfect timing, man. Lots of shit to get into. Let's see. Here we go. Where are you at? My bad, y'all. Good old Who Day Monday. All right. This Monday night, tonight, we got Cowboys versus Giants. Who you got winning this game? I don't really care, to be honest.
I just want the Cowboys to do good with Elliott because I need Elliott to get me 1 point to win my fantasy match. Just 1 point, dog.
That's right. Yo, Mav is tied, y'all. Let me show y'all where Mav is at right now before I get into the results. I know Mav got to get on the grill. Hold on. I got you, bro. I got you. Let me show y'all where Maverick is at. Peep dig. Peep this.
I'll say once it clear up.
Well, since we're on that dial-up, it's 111. It's 111 to 111. It's 111 to 111. Mav has one player left. That needs to play. That shit look blurry as shit. You
did.
You thought you was like a person with great vision staring at somebody else through their glasses. Like,
I thought I took my glasses off.
That shit look like. But this past Thursday, the Browns won 29-17 against the Steelers. We just told y'all Bengals just won 27-12 against the Jets. Bears came off with a nail biter. They win 23-20 against the Texans. Titans win 24-22. Yeah, Raiders looking pretty bad. Yeah, that's my second favorite team. They looking bad. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Nothing.
Chiefs lose to the Colts 20-17. Dolphins beat the Bills 21-19. Big win by the Dolphins, by the way. Saw a lot of shit talking afterwards. This one fan was walking through he's walking through all the Bills fans. Have a fucking nice plane ride home. Screaming at everybody's face, spitting and shit. COVID everywhere. Shit retarded, man. Lions lose against the Vikings 28-24. Ravens win against the Patriots 37-26. Eagles beat the dog shit out the Washington Commanders, man. It should have been 24-0, but 24-8. Panthers beat the Saints 22-14. Jaguars beat the Chargers 38-10. Rams beat the Cardinals 20-12. Falcons beat the Seahawks 27-23. Packers beat the Buccaneers 14-12. That game pissed me off, by the way. That is not Tom Brady, how he gets up to the line on critical minutes when the game is on the line. He took the whole fucking play clock and it dropped him back from the 2-yard line to the M11. I'm like, I don't know what's going on in his personal life, but it's fucking him up, bro. Straight up. And lastly, the Broncos. This is a terrible game, too. Broncos win 11-10.
That was ugly.
You'd have thought they was playing table tennis. I don't know what the fuck. This type of score, bro. I'm just glad we're not in Denver. That's all I gotta say. That's it for your results. Also, in other news, we get out of here, man. Taylor Swift and Rihanna's, as of right now, is performing at the Super Bowl this year in Glendale, Arizona. Okay. Mav, okay. You cool with it? You gonna be watching? You gonna be in the kitchen?
I care about the football game. I'm not too worried about.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. And then, like I said, we killing it on the fantasy. This shows you out with Mav. But this Thursday, we'll be live streaming for the game. Tune in to 7 p.m. for the countdown. Power hour starts at 7:25. Game starts at 8:25 sharp. Don't be late right here on YouTube on Queen City Stripes, man. Don't be late. Anything else you want to add, man, before we get out of here, man? Perfect.
Another shout out to the St. Alex Gators. My daughter's soccer team won again. Now 6-0. 2 games left.
2 games left, and it's the
tournament.
Yeah, playoffs, tournament, postseason, whatever you want to call it. Yep. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Other than that, y'all, man, I'm your man, Ray Summers, man. Please, if you haven't, man, if you're new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe, man. Share with a friend. Don't be late this Thursday, like I said, man, 7 o'clock for the countdown. 7:25 for the power hour if you want to tune into that. Otherwise, we'll be on there the whole game. Other than that, like I said, your man Ray Summers. Shouts out my man Maverick.
Let's make up some sushi on Thursday.
Facts, man. Give y'all a hoo-day.
Hoo-day.
Love y'all. Salute. We out, baby.